So first one here is the M4A1, and to get it to look like the USMC M4, what you're gonna have to attach is the ACOG optic, the 4x M150. Move that wherever you want. I think it looks better at the front. Keep the Stanag and get the M4 RAS handguard. Put a PEC 15 on top, right here. Color it tan. Put a broom handle on here. And lastly, the A1 muzzle brake. And there you go. That's the USMC M4. Alright, so now we got the M4 here. We're going to turn it into a Block 2 M4. First thing, handguard is going to be the wrist 2. Color it desert. Same with the stock here. Desert camo. And for the magazine, we're just going to change it to the ER mag. And just like that, that's basically the whole Block 2 itself. But for the attachments, what I like to put on is a rail panel here. Color it desert also. Both sides. Like that. And then for the grip, I'm going to put an angled foregrip. Desert. A1 muzzle brake. LPVO sight. Right here. Move it all the way forward. For the handguard, going to put a pressure switch. Going to move it back a bit just to make room for the PEC 15. Right here. Put in the front. Also color desert. And then this side we'll put a torch. This is the one I like to use the most, and there we go. Alright, now for the Mark 18, what we're going to do here is put on the ER mag, keep that stock, and for the handguard, if you have Shadow Raid, I like to put it on just to keep the colors contrasted so I can put this rail panel on and color it desert so you can have that kind of look there. You can put it on both sides here, just like that. For the bottom, I'm going to use an angled foregrip again. Again, you can use whatever. The other ones look too good. Except for this one, that one's Russian. Anyway. Now for the muzzle, we're going to put on this suppressor here. Color desert 2. Kind of sucks that it doesn't touch the handguard. That's just, it used to, but I should have kept that. Anyway, you can have, if you want iron sights, these are the ones you should use. For now, I'm just going to keep them folded down. So to find the right ones, here we go. Folded front sight, M4. And then I'm also going to put a pressure switch there on top. Color it desert. Other side, here is the, I'm just going to put on this torch here. Move it to the front. Although that kind of clips there, so I'll use this one instead. Color desert. And now for the top here, gonna get another folded down sight and an EOTech. Also color tan. And there we go. Alright, next we have the M110 here. So for this one, we can either keep this mag or we can put on the OEM20. I prefer that one just for more capacity. I think it looks better anyway. Now for the bottom rail, I'm going to put on that rail panel, paint it desert, and put on the sides as well. And we'll also put a laser on this side, just why not. Put it there. And now for the muzzle attachment, we can either put on the M110 suppressor or we can put on this flash hider here. I personally prefer the suppressor, seeing it looks cooler. And now for the top rail is a 3.5 to 10x scope. Even though it's really only a 10x scope. I don't know why it's not adjustable, but whatever. And also the folded down sight. And just like that, here is the M110. Next gun we hear is the HK416, which we are going to be turning into the Honey Badger. And for this, we are going to change the handguard into the UMR, stock into the PDW, and keep the mag. For the barrel, turn it into the heavy 1004, 10.4. And if you have the raw game pass, it would be best to change the color of the handguard and the stock just to get that color matching there. And maybe if we want, you can change the camo of the gun itself. Oops. And for the muzzle here, we can use the SOCOM 556. Now we can get the folding sights here in the front. I like to use the battle sights. It's that one in the front, and for the back, the rear version. And just like that, that's the Honey Badger.